Good morning, it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards. I've got a new video for you today. I'm using the Forever Greenery DSP again and some of the other products with it. This is the card. I decided to do a sympathy card because I had a friend who died and I wanted to give this to his family. So this is the card. Got all the pieces, and I wanted to tell you about this ribbon. This ribbon was in the holiday catalog last year, and I still have quite a bit of it left, and I thought it matched perfectly with this. It's shaded spruce with the gold in it. But if you don't have any of this ribbon, you can use this gold very vanilla ribbon and take your Stampin' Blends, the shaded spruce, and just color it, and it'll go perfectly with this. So this is your option. This is available. This is not. If you have some of this in your stash, you could use it up, or you can use this. I'm just trying to use up what's in my stash. So let's get started on this card. I'm going to put the card over here, and I stamped the envelope. And the stamp sets I used are, here's a card, and I used May Your Heart Find the Peace It Needs for the inside, and then for the outside I used Words Cannot Express the Deep Sorrow Felt on Your Behalf. So that's the sentiment stamp set that I used, and it is a cling stamp set. And then I used some of the gold foil die cuts. I've got them all put in one of these cases so that they're easy for me to access, already all punched out. I used the Forever Greenery Designer Series paper, and I've got it all chopped up already. I used the Forever Fern stamp set for on this. I used this image, and then I did the dots, and I stamped this with soft sea foam, and then I used the shaded spruce for the sentiment and the dots and the sentiment here. And that's the same thing that I did on the envelope right here. So that's everything that I used. And then I did use the stitched shapes. I used the, well, let me get them out here. So you know exactly which ones I used. I used the second to the smallest of the stitched one to stamp the sentiment on. And for these two, I used, for this one I used, this is the, oh goodness, that's in there tight. It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one on that. And then for this one I used 1, 2, 3, about the fifth one on that also. So I'll tell you the dimensions of those so it's easier for you to know what size I used. So the dimension of the circle or the diameter is 2 and about 1/8, and this one is 2 and 1/4, and then this one is 1 and 7/8 in size. Then I used a little leaf from the gold die cuts, and this one looks like berries. And then this is the paper I use, and make sure it's right side up. I punched the green out of my Forever or shaded spruce. This is shaded spruce. This is soft seafoam card base. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. All these dimensions will be on my blog. This one is 5 1/8 by 4. This one is, 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 4. This one is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, those are the sizes. So let's get started. I'm going to glue my DSP to my shaded spruce. Get this to come out. I just tied a knot with my ribbon. You want to make sure you put this right side up when you put it on the front of your card, because this definitely has a direction to it. Okay, put that right there because we're going to do some more with it. I'm going to glue these. We've got just a few more days of the special for signing up. $99 gets you $125 worth of product of your choice, plus you can choose a bundle, a stamp set and dies, or a stamp set and a punch. Any of them you want in the annual catalog. I'm going to glue this here. If you don't want to sign up as a demonstrator and just be my customer, right now with a $250 order, you can combine it like having a party, get your friends to order. If you don't want to spend $250, you get 10% Stampin Rewards, which means you can choose anything you want. And then Stampin' Up's giving you another $25. So you get $50 in Stampin' Rewards that you can purchase product. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. I'm going to arrange this where I want it. Let's use a glue dot to stick those on the back of there. Oh, I need a smaller one. These are paper pumpkin glue dots. I have an abundance, and they work perfectly for doing this sort of thing here. So I'm going to put one glue dot here, and then I'm going to put one right here, kind of, maybe up a little higher right there. Okay, and then I'm going to stick these on the back of my sentiment where I want them. Put one there, and then this one. Now you can use any of the die cuts. These are just the ones I chose to use. So I don't like where that's at. Up there, like so. This one I'll put right here. I kind of wanted them touching. So it's like that. Okay. Turn it over. Then put your dimensionals on the back, and this will help hold these die cuts on there, because you don't want them kind of coming off. think I'll put one more just to keep those things in place. Then we're going to put this on the front of the card. You don't have to use this many if you don't want. I just did because of the gold embellishments there. I didn't want them to move. And then I'm putting that off to the side. I didn't want it centered, so I'm putting it right here. Make sure you're straight. Want your words to be straight. Put down just a hair. Okay. So, then I'm taking this, I already tied the knot in it. I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of this so it'll stay in place. Just like so. And then I'm going to decide, okay, I want it centered under my sentiment. So how much do I need to cut off on this side over here? About that much. Trim that. Move your glue dot. Put this right under your words there. And take Scotch tape and tape this to the back. Just like so. I'm tired. Yesterday I mowed grass. So this is about 1 3/4 inches from here to here, but it doesn't really matter. Now you're going to put this on the front of your card, and I just glued it on. You can use dimensionals if you want. I didn't feel like it needed any more dimensions, so I just put glue on the back of here. Put a little bit more right there. Glue it to the front of your card. This is a really simple card. And you take your sentiment piece, I'm just going to glue that to the inside, and then your card's done. I always think there's plenty of glue in here, but it acts like there's not. Glue that to the inside. Your card is done. Like so. And there's your card with an envelope to go with it. So there's a sympathy card. You can make this into a thank you card, a birthday card, anything. And remember, if you don't have this ribbon, you can use this very vanilla ribbon, color it with your shaded spruce Stampin' Blends, and it will look just as pretty on there as this ribbon. So that's your card for today. I hope you like it. Remember, you've got until June 30th for the sign up as a demonstrator and get the extra bundle, Stampin' Die or Stampin' Punch stamp set, and for $99, $125 worth of product plus any bundle. It's just a stamp set and a die, or a stamp set and a punch. If you don't want to sign up as a demonstrator and just be a customer, $250 order by the end of June gets you an extra $25 in Stampin' Rewards, so you would end up with $50 in Stampin' Rewards, which It's fantastic. If you don't want to spend that much, I do have a host code. You'll find that on my blog. With a $50 order, you use the host code, and I'm giving away a package of the clear rhinestones for any $50 order. But you must use the host code. And you can find that on my blog. So you have a blessed day and have fun stamping.